Hi there, my name is Megan Bovis from emergingcoherence.com, and I am a theta healing, biofield tuning, and flower essence practitioner. And in this video, I want to talk about the topic of boundaries. And boundary issues is an issue that comes up all the time, but has become increasingly more prevalent since everybody has been in lockdown. And I've noticed some peculiar and somewhat misaligned expressions of boundaries, both in clients as well as in the general public, ever since we've been in lockdown. And honestly, I find it to be quite sad and disappointing. And I do see it as a direct result of these quote unquote social distancing protocols, and that in an effort to supposedly maintain physical well-being, that we are actually sacrificing psychological, emotional, and spiritual well-being. Because human beings require connection to others and to nature for their physical well-being as well as their psychological well-being. And I believe that we come to know ourselves as well as our connection to the divine through our connections to others. And so while the emerging awareness around things like distance healing and ether and Zoom are all quite wonderful and quite fascinating, I feel like pretty much everyone can agree that there is something irreplicable about physical presence. And from what I can see, all these rules and regulations around social engagement have confounded all pre-existing relationship issues and challenges. And so the decision to continue working on relationships means you have to be even more willing to be vulnerable. And in order to be vulnerable, you have to have cultivated inner strength and security. And so while healthy boundaries serve all people, without a doubt, when a person establishes a healthy boundary, everyone benefits. But in these times, at all times, but especially these times, I think it's really important to ask oneself what purpose a particular boundary is serving. And just check, does it come from a place of fear, or does it actually foster growth? Because a healthy boundary actually serves everyone, okay? And so if you feel like you might be struggling with some boundary issues and establishing healthy boundaries, if there's any confusion around that, some flower essences that might be helpful for you are poison oak. And this is for being able to truly connect with others while maintaining and still commanding respect and that sort of masculine energy. And another essence might be mallow. And mallow is really for softening oneself and being able to discover one's innate innocence and that innate desire to reach out and connect with others. And some other essences are all of the yarrow essences. There's various yarrow, there's white, there's golden, there's pink, there's others as well. And yarrow essences are explicitly about energetic boundaries and being able to maintain a sense of one's own identity in the presence of others. Okay, so those are just a few flower essences. There's literally hundreds that would probably benefit boundary issues. Those are just a few. And then I'll end my video, as I always do, with a little bit of theta healing. And so if you would like any or all of these, you can simply say yes. And you can begin by taking a deep breath in through your nose. Slowly out through your mouth. And so if you would like to know that is possible and how and what it feels like to live your life without feeling like you're in trouble, if you'd like to know that it is safe and that you're allowed to say, I miss you, If you would like to know that loving other people and having them be important to you is a blessing and an achievement, and that it's safe and that you're allowed to express that, you can say yes. And I'll just witness that now. Okay, great. So that's all for today. Thank you for watching, and if you have any questions or comments, you can put them below. And until next time, bye for now.